Hello and welcome to F1 2020 My Team Mode. I'm Alan Bailey. It is going to be race number 3 of our season. You can see us in the simulator, aka my setup. Hard at work right there. Just to give you an idea of where we are in the standings so far. We are 5th right now. We won in our debut, came home 9th in the second race of the year. Looking at the season results right here. We did win our first race, like I said, 9th in the second one. Keeping an eye on our teammate down here, a 21st and a 19th. So slight improvement for Mick Schumacher in our second Team Bailey car. Yes, we are looking for a better name for our F1 team. Go ahead and leave it in the comments if you have a better name. Looking at the vehicle, there it is right there. If you can tell, we're going for a very hyper-specific look. Big fan of the red, the black, and the white right here, this guy is. But with that being said, we have an invitational event, so we will go ahead and go out to the invitational. So we have a 2010 Red Bull. We need to do 45 seconds, and we have a rolling start, so let's try this out here. Totally unfamiliar with the track. What could go wrong? You get a look at this gorgeous track. These graphics are insane for this game. It looks absolutely amazing. Codemasters just absolutely bringing their A game for this wonderful, wonderful game in this series, man. It truly is state-of-the-art gaming here. It makes me wish I had a VR helmet, honestly, because this game in VR would be absolutely bonkers. NASCAR needs to take a couple pages from Codemasters here, particularly with this game and with this series. I know I do that constantly, by the way. Car feels good though, man. Very good drive. If I don't flub it, which I almost am. So you see we're going for, ooh boy, 7.8 right there on what our target is. Just hit 5, so we're nearly there. But how long can we keep this up? Great corner right there. Not so great corner right there for us. Need another one to go, less than one to go. I think we've gotten this, because we are very close as it is. And I think with the 20 seconds remaining on that Rolex clock right there at the top of the screen, we should be good. We've actually done it. We've hit the target, and we are still going, so we will keep going until we run out here. See how long we can go here. And I'm having fun on this track, man. Might be able to get 1 or 2 more checkpoints, and that should be it. Oh, I don't even know if I'm going to get to the next checkpoint. Oh yeah, we're barely going to get there. So close to the next checkpoint, but amazing drive. Amazing drive for us here. We go ahead and pass it, claim 150K, and a little bit of a claim right there. Not too bad, man. That was a very fun little challenge. We have a press interview to do. Let's go ahead and do this press interview.
Well, it's great to be back at your headquarters, and I've got to say, an awful lot's changed since we were last here. Let's dive in with some questions. Your team's had their first win in Formula One. Is this a sign of things to come?
Yeah, it's definitely a sign of more things to come. We've got a lot more winning to do ahead of us. We're still going to keep growing, but we'll see how we do in the future here.
You've got one of the top teams in the Constructors' Championship. What's your secret to scoring those points?
You know what? We have a great car, great people that work here, and we continue to work to build a better car every single week, and we continue to improve.
Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team?
I don't really think so. I don't think that there are team orders. We are one team here. It's not my team, my rules. We're a team here. We have to consider what's best for the Drivers' Championship and what's best for everybody here.
Your second driver seems to be getting much more comfortable with their car. Have you been focusing on their development?
Yeah, Mick has really been improving week in and week out. He is making really good strides. We're very pleased with the strides he's making so far, and we think that someday in the near future here, he will be a contender up at the grid.
Let's talk about your new second driver. How are they settling in?
You know what? He loves the car, man. He's really, really, really great. We definitely now have a driver who can really push it for a victory.
Well, thanks a lot for inviting us here. It's been fantastic.
Well, thanks for coming out. That's the future, man. What if voice command actually is a thing for the future? I mean, we have that now, but like I'm saying, what if we can do those interviews in real time like that? That'd be really cool. Let's go ahead and advance time again. Yes. Yes. I will take the money.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select. While you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
That's a good question. I don't know if I necessarily have a rival yet. I don't really think I have anybody that I'm kind of... I mean, I want to beat everybody, obviously, and I guess my teammate kind of is my rival, but he is not running the same pace that we're running, so I don't know. Maybe we don't have one yet. But with that being said, let's go ahead and advance to round 3, season 1 of our Formula One career.
It was 35 years ago that the late great Niki Lauda took his 25th and final Grand Prix win here at Zandvoort. He came from 10th on the grid to beat his McLaren teammate Alain Prost by just 0.2 of a second. Well, Zandvoort is a very different circuit today, of course, but still one with an incredible legacy. And we're going to add to that. Welcome along to the 2020 Dutch Grand Prix. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of a 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Why don't we start by talking about Valtteri Bottas? That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
It's time to see how our up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Bailey, Lewis Hamilton, and Vettel, Albon, Sainz, Norris, and Sergio Perez, Ricciardo, Stroll, Pierre Gasly, and Kvyat, Giovinazzi, Ocon, Kimi Raikkonen, and George Russell, Magnussen, Schumacher, Grosjean, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Ah, that was tight. Pinched him and we got it, but I overdrove it right there. Okay. We good? We good so far. To the lead. Lap 1. Right from the start. Ooh. This track I'm a little bit more comfortable with because those walls aren't there. There's a little bit of forgiveness. But there's pits everywhere, so...
That's a strong start. Well done.
You step out of line just a tiny bit, you're going to be in the gravel. So the gravel's a little bit more forgiving on the car than on those walls, so... Come on, go, 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 go. Again, the difficulty, I promise you, was turned up. I will turn it up some more if I have to, and I probably will given where we are and how we're doing so far, but we don't even have a second lead right there on Bottas, so I'm not too worried about it. We just ran a fast lap, man. Overdrove her right there. My mistake early on, I forgot to look at our pit strategy. So I have no idea when we're pitting and what the strategy is, but 18 laps, I figure maybe around lap 9 we will pit. Question mark? The car's pretty good. It's a little squirrely. I went for more downforce because the car was not turning as well as it could have, and I think I might have put too much downforce in it because now it feels like she turns on a dime. So any little jerk of my wheel and it goes drastically all over the place. It's very obvious in this turn that it's got some really good downforce in it. But we're about a second up on the second place car right now.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
So the fact that we are already approaching the pit window 3 laps in means we can go, or we can pit in a little bit here, but I want to try to use up these tires a little bit more because I'd rather have the tire at the end of the race. Typically, I'm a driver who races better on older tires, but in Formula 1, you need as...
Engine is showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down.
That's not good. I didn't feel like I was abusing the car, but maybe I am.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to stay out for a little bit then. I will not box this time. I will not box next time. Ooh. Got a little squirrely right there on those rumbles. Ooh, and just wasn't paying it that all. Alright, that's not good. That's not good. Just wasn't paying attention, missed the corner.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
We will replace that
Check
wing.
your MFD for a new strategy option.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Obviously that wing is damaged. Fall back to 4th right there. Oh, it's... yeah, this wing is... oh boy. I did not. When did I hit him?
Bring some wear on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
New nose, yes please.
Go, go, go. Okay, Please stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
We were the first car to box, so we are obviously running in the back now. But we have boxed, everybody else still needs to, so that gives us somewhat of an advantage here because we do have better rubber. I just have to keep my nose clean, get into a rhythm here, and you can see Verstappen right there with the issue in, I believe it was this turn? Can't remember which turn precisely, but he had an issue and is now out of the race, unfortunately. Nice little overtake right there.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Didn't feel that way. Ooh boy.
Gap to teammate behind is 14.1 seconds.
Stepped out of line just a bit, and that's what you get. I've got to get around this car because I'm getting pressure from behind and it's just... round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Right on the edge right there with the fuel window. We should be fine though. Keep knocking down fast laps after fast laps. Oh boy. Stepped over the edge just a touch, lost a little bit of time through that section. It's where we lost our wing earlier. We're right there on fuel. Maybe half a lap to the good. Should be good though. Not worried about that. Worried about these two cars in front of me. Ah. I haven't made a mistake all race, and I just did on the last lap. I think I destroyed my wing. Promising day, man. We had a promising day. Started 4th, took the lead early, but had an unfortunate issue where we just overdrove a turn just for a second, demolished our wing, came in early to pit it, to box and to fix it, and because of that, lost a bunch of time and just made another mistake right there. So coming home 7th, unfortunately.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Ferrari are at it again, an excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Look at Mercedes being Mercedes. It's a very familiar sight in Formula One.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. And with today's impressive result, Charles Leclerc steps into the championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
You see it right there. We had the fastest lap by not a significant margin, but by a good amount right there. We simply had a fast car, man. We really, truly did. And unfortunately, coming home 7th with only 7 points is disappointing, man. We easily had a podium car, easily, if not a win. And a couple of costly mistakes cost us the shot at a win. Want to thank you so much for watching this episode of Formula One 2020 My Team. Make sure that you mash that subscribe button because we do have more racing. We're planning on racing many years in this Formula One 2020 game, in-game that is, and we have tons of races coming at you. We also have NASCAR Heat 5 if you're more of a stock car racer. We have NASCAR Heat 5 content on the channel, as well as some Dirt 5 content coming later this fall to the channel as well. You don't want to miss any of it, so make sure that you mash that subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you're notified when new content, new videos drop. You do not want to miss any of that. So for F1 2020, I'm Alan Bailey. We will see you at the track.